Shirin Ebadi, Fearless Fighter for Human Rights. Prologue.
What would you do if the government of your country was so repressive that you couldn't act or speak freely? And how would you feel if you saw your friends put in prison or never heard from them again? And what action, if any, would you take if you were dismissed from your job simply because you were a woman? Would you stay? Try to leave the country? Work to help others? In Iran, Shirin Ebadi faced this terrible situation. What would and could she do? Vocabulary. Listen to and say these words. Stripped, respected, emotional, human rights, defend, solitary confinement, outpouring, rebellious, intimidation, unfit, humiliating, controversial, arrest, clogged.
The story. In 1979, the Islamic Revolution changed Iran, and the country was ruled with an iron hand. Iranian citizens were stripped of their basic human rights. Free speech was impossible, prisons were full, and fear and intimidation were everywhere. Shirin Ebadi was a highly respected Chief Justice, the first woman to hold that position. But when the new government took over, she and other women judges immediately lost their jobs. Women, the government decided, were unfit to be judges. They were too emotional. Instead, they were offered lowly clerks' positions. Ebadi considered this humiliating. For the next few years, she did something about it. She became politically active. She wrote about human rights, especially for women whose rights had become half of men's, and for children who had no rights at all. She also used her time to get her lawyer's license so that she could practice law again. She took on controversial cases. She represented political prisoners and defended victims of child abuse and murder. For speaking out, she received death threats, was arrested, and put into solitary confinement. Still, she continued to work for justice, and in 2003, while she was speaking at a conference in Paris, she learned that she had won the Nobel Peace Prize, the first Iranian citizen and the first Muslim woman to do so. When she returned to Iran, she received a hero's welcome. The outpouring of love and support was so great, roads and highways were clogged with people eager to greet her. She was their hero, a rebellious voice for the people of Iran.
Dictation 1. When did the Iranian Revolution occur? 2. What happened to its citizens? 3. Who was intimidated? 4. What position did Shirin Ebadi have? 5. Why did she lose her job? 6. What kind of license did she get? 7. What kind of cases did she take? 8. What did she receive? 9. When she was arrested, what did they do to her? 10. What was she doing in Paris in 2003? 11. Was she the first Iranian to receive the Peace Prize? 12. What happened when she returned? Summing up.
Here's a lady who wouldn't take no for an answer.
In my book, as a fighter, she's right up there with Mother Jones.
I'd certainly like to have her on my side in a courtroom.
And the mullahs just have to live with how successfully she raised her voice against human rights abuses.